Brawl news. So, as you all should know by now, we had something pretty dang significant come to us yesterday, which is, of course, the brand new epic brawler Bonnie, which I gotta say, she's incredibly fun to play. But once again, for some reason, something a little bit off, not bringing with it the Empress Bonnie skin, which in a previous episode of Brawl News, I had mentioned that they were going to be released in tandem, seeing that the Bonnie release date was pushed back to the same exact day as the Empress Bonnie skin and the Worst Bunch skin set start, and I'm assuming the brand new theme that comes out with the Worst Bunch, right? Guys, just something about Bonnie and her release dates for her skins as well as just her herself that have been kind of all over the place and hard to follow. But I have heard, and I want to let you all know, that the Empress Bonnie skin should be coming out tomorrow. I don't know how crazy reliable that is, and seeing that a lot of the dates have been kind of messed up or moved around here with Bonnie in general, take it with a grain of salt, I suppose. We really can't be 100% certain after all the different changes that have taken place with Bonnie up until this point, so keep your eyes on the lookout tomorrow. But with that out of the way, moving along to the newest Supercell Make campaign and updating you all on how everything went. Of course, we have a different kind of format this time around. We were able to vote on 4 different brawlers, which one of them was kind of winning by a landslide and won by a landslide. This is the newest screenshot that I could find, but to be honest, even if we took a look at the poll right now, it wouldn't change anything. Taking a look at Dandy's Twitter page here, as you guys can see, Frank's sitting at 46%. I believe Frank took the lead right off the get-go and kept his lead for the entirety of the voting process, which is pretty dang insane. It really goes to show that people want to see some cool Frank skins. Now, as for what's going to happen with Jean, Grom, and Tick, maybe they'll get put into another poll here coming up, maybe in the next Supercell Make campaign, but I highly doubt it, seeing that I'm assuming the Brawl Stars dev team is selecting these brawlers for this Make campaign for a particular theme in mind, right? We don't know what that theme is yet specifically, but usually the dev team has some sort of plan in mind what type of skin they want for what particular brawler, seeing that they've chosen the brawler in the past. So of course, if you guys were voting for Jean, Grom, or Tick, I am so dang sorry. In the next voting campaign that I have for Brawl News, I'm going to go on 4 separate accounts in that video and vote for every single one, so I'm not biased towards any of them because I'm fine with any Supercell Make skin unless it's Mortis or Dynamite or Colt. But moving along here to a tweet that came out on the official Brawl Stars Twitter page 4 days ago that sparked a lot of conversation inside the Brawl Stars community for upcoming updates that is really significant if you ask me. The tweet goes, "Imagine the power is in your hands to create the most exciting challenge ever. Which game modes, maps, and rewards would it have?" So the premise actually is pretty dang cool. It looks like the Brawl Stars dev team is looking to the community for a actual challenge that the community wants. I'm assuming they're just getting ideas from the community. What's the most popular? Maybe a showdown challenge or something like that. But I like that. Hey, the dev team and Brawl Stars in general has always been so community driven. They want to release stuff that the community wants, you know? But on top of that really cool message, we also have some interesting Easter eggs that people have been discussing from this photo. Of course, the very first one that is kind of the centerpiece of the photo, we have this envelope being delivered to Fang here with a little umbrella floating down saying to Fang, and then the actual challenge itself is question marked out. So the most feasible explanation for this envelope is that it's just going along with the message that the dev team wrote out in this tweet saying that there's a challenge that we want to produce, but we want your input on it. So the question mark kind of represents our input for a future challenge around the corner. But I also saw a lot of people discussing that this might be a challenge that wasn't announced that might be coming out sometime soon. Who the heck knows? But I'm going to be going with the latter. I think it's just kind of fitting in with the message overall. But in my opinion, the 2 major talking points from this photo are all the way back here in the picture. The very first one a lot of people were discussing was this robot here fishing, ice fishing specifically. Not a care in the world. Dude doesn't even care about the stunt show going on. All the other robots are really excited for this show, but this dude down here is just kind of chilling out fishing. So what that means, I have no idea, but it's definitely in the Brawl Stars dev team nature to put really weird stuff and small little things that might have some meaning down the line. So make sure to let me know what you guys are thinking about this. I don't really have that many crazy good theories about this right now, but it's so strange. It's so weird. Why put that there? But then the most important one that literally everyone is talking about, and that is this mortar back here. Look familiar, guys? Kind of looks like Penny's mortar. Now, Penny Penny's remodel coming to this game has been an ongoing meme in the Brawl community for some time now. One of the brawlers with the most outdated brawler models yet to be touched by the dev team, but announced to be remodeled sometime down the line. So seeing the mortar way back in the background, kind of tucked away in a place that you would expect the dev team to put like a little Easter egg, right? Not super flashy, just kind of there, up to you to find out, to make the connection. And seeing that looks really similar to it, it's giving me hope that Penny might be getting a remodel here during this next update. As to what a potential Penny remodel might look like, I want to share with you guys my favorite one that has come out of all time. We have Lewis CZ collaborating with Develop Art on their rendition of what Penny should look like in their minds. I absolutely adore the effort put into this remodel, and I think it gives Penny a tiny bit more character than what she already has. Just take a look at this. Oh my goodness, and you guys can see just how long this has been a meme for, people wanting this remodel. This post was made on 11/12/21. Look at this hard work. It's so good. Yeah, this is the Penny model I would love. Oh, look at that, dude. They did such a good job. Holy crap, I didn't look into it this far. My goodness, well done, you guys. But I'm crossing my fingers, Penny actually might be getting finally her remodel that she deserves. But other than that, there's really not much else going on with this photo. We have that fun little skyline there in the background, as well as a ton of smoke, which a lot of people were discussing as well. And I'm assuming those buildings in the background are just something to do with Star Park. So yeah, really interesting. But moving along to the newest brawler, Bonnie. Guys, I think our assessment yesterday was correct in that she's pretty dang decent here in the game. I think bordering on OP, like pretty dang strong. Taking a look at a tweet from Ben 11 hours ago yesterday, getting 1K Bonnie on the very first day, him saying Bonnie is so strong, like super strong. I wonder how fast he managed to get that. What a legend. And not only that, much like whenever a new brawler is released on the first day, there's a ton of people going for that rank 35 as fast as possible, but there are a ton of people who managed to achieve it up until this point. We have 13 different people getting that significant milestone. Taking a look at a tweet from Dandy here, you can see the difference in how much damage Bonnie was doing before and now she's doing in game live. Taking a look at level 11, we have Clyde with a 9% damage nerf. He was doing 1650 and now 1500, and Bonnie a 13% damage nerf to her main attack. She was doing 1000 per basic attack and now dealing 870. So quite the substantial nerf to the damage overall to both forms of Bonnie, but she's still so good. But speaking of Bonnie being OP, I wanted to share with you guys some Bonnie tech that's a little bit more on the harder to find out side of things. So I'm assuming not a lot of you guys know about it and might help you out during your matches with Bonnie. Now, this is some intended mechanics by the Brawl Stars dev team, but never really stated, and that is Bonnie has somewhat of a cleansing effect when she goes into her forms, specifically her Clyde form. So say you're playing with Bonnie and you're going in with her attacking form and Belle marks you. When you switch back to your Clyde form, the mark goes away. It cleanses it. You know how crazy useful that is? All that damage that you're getting away off your character with just a super? So the question is, does this work on anything else? Why don't we try this out with Lou here to see if it'll remove the freeze that comes with his basic attack as well as super. 3, 2, 1. It does. It seems like a full-on cleanse of everything. Dude, it's literally like a Poco gadget built into your super, but only to yourself, right? Next, seeing if this works with poison here, Crow. Yep. And how about a slow? Yeah, dude, all slow is gone too. Oh my goodness. Now that's some Bonnie tech that you guys should be keeping in the back of your head. It's a cleansing super. So I'm assuming this is also going to work for things like Amber's burn, Stu's burn, Primo's burn, any burn really, which is pretty dang impressive, guys. Make sure to keep it in mind. But yeah, everyone, I think that's a good ending point for this video here today. Always interesting stuff happening inside the Brawl Stars community. Hope you all enjoyed it or found it useful in any way. If you did, make sure to slap a like on it. Really appreciate that. Have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day. Keep having fun with Brawl Stars, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Adios and take care.